Predator hunting is probably the fastest growing hunting sport in the country. And why not? It's a lot of fun, pretty easy to get into, and really challenging. I'm Brent Weniger from Crows Fork Game Calls. Today I want to show you a little bit about the calls I make and how to use them. First call I want to show you today is my closed reed predator call. Simple little call. The design's been around for years. I can voice it in cottontail, jackrabbit, or coon squaller for you coon hunters. As I say, simple, easy to learn, 5 minutes, you can call coyotes. The drawback is it's only going to make the sound of the voice in it. It'll only be cottontail, jackrabbit, or coon squaller. The other drawback being it will freeze up on you in cold weather. Here's a standard cottontail distress. The next call I want to show you today is my open reed predator. This is far and away my favorite call. I probably use it 95% of the time when I'm out hunting. Reason being, it won't freeze up on you, and it's very versatile. I can do rabbit distress, baby rabbit distress, hurt pup, or howl with it, all with the same call. For the rabbit distress, we're going to place our lip about halfway up the reed with pretty firm pressure. We're going to blow 3 or 4 strong bursts of air to make the screams, and then we'll taper off to moans, backing off the air pressure, but our lip position doesn't change. Here's what rabbit distress will sound like. Again, we started with the screams like we did on the closed reed, tapering off to a more quivering moan. For the baby cottontail distress, we're going to roll the O-ring down 1 notch. It will naturally roll over to that position. Our lip will be in the same position, same cadence with the air pressure. 3 or 4 strong bursts, and then taper down into the moans. To do the baby rabbit distress, we'll roll the O-ring down like I showed you, and we'll do the same pattern, same lip placement. It'll just come out higher pitched. The hurt pup or coyote is one of my favorite calls. It'll draw attention from a coyote year round. Everybody's accidentally stepped on a puppy's foot. He goes off squalling like he's going to die. That's the sound we're looking for. For the hurt pup or coyote, we'll place our lip about 1/3 the way up the reed. A lot of lip pressure, and it'll take a lot of air pressure to make the reed vibrate when it's this short. Push a series of bursts through it. You'll naturally taper off as you begin to run out of air. The notes will start to get a little lower pitched. Again, we'll be down on the tip of the reed, blowing hard. It'll sound like this. Another call we can do on the open reed is a fawn distress. Very effective coyote call, and also for you deer hunters, if you got a doe tag to fill, fawn distress will bring does running. For fawn distress, we're going to put our lip about halfway up the reed, not so much pressure, and longer drawn out bursts of air through it. The final call I want to show you with the open reed is the female or pup howl. This is one of my favorite calls after the first year, January, February, early March. The coyotes are paired up, they're territorial, this will bring them in. For the howl, we'll put our lip about 2/3 the way up the reed, a couple quick bursts for the barks, and then a long drawn out burst of air for the howl. We're going to start with a couple barks and then an intermediate howl. final call I want to show you today is my male howler. This call I use somewhat sparingly. Generally, I'll only use it when I hear a challenge howl from another male that I'm in his territory. The challenge howl is a chopped off howl, not nearly as long as the interrogation howl, and tends to have more barks in it. I'll listen to what the male is calling at me and I'll try to mimic him. So that seems to antagonize him a little bit and makes him want to come in to scrap. For the male howler, we're going to put her lip in the same position as we did with the standard open reed for the female howls. 2/3 the way up, a couple short bursts of air for the barks, and then a slightly longer burst of air for the challenge howl. I want to thank you all for watching today. Hope I've helped you a little bit with your predator calling. You can find my calls on Facebook under Crow's Fork Game Calls, or you can contact me at the email address at the end of the video. Thanks, and call them in and knock them down.